Good.
This is a dope-ass demo. You heard that right. It's only a demo at the moment. It shows a lot of promise and holds itself well. It's the combat on paper is super intriguing and fun to mess with between all the weapons. The sub-weapons add on to the awesomeness that you have with just having 2 normal weapons. Delving deeper into a playstyle that suits you, the player. Every enemy and possible way of dying has its own animation that plays. It's a cool and tiny touch. And really, throughout this entire demo, which is only like, what, 2-hour playthrough? Not even 2 hours. If you know what you're doing, it's less than an hour. You got only 3 issues. One should be fixed in due time, and that has to do with the death animations. Instead of taking your controls away and just showing you the screen with a prompt to skip the whole animation, it's just a video in front of your face, also behind your HUD though. So you can still run around, and it's even possible to just die again anyways, or follow up with another cutscene of the same boss you died to. It's a weird and just pretty funny bug, but it's gotta get fixed. It's nice when, okay, I'm collecting a key, then it shows me the door where I can put the key. You can still run around and just go to the door. I mean, it could be used for speedrunning tech, I guess. I don't know. Just whenever you see a cutscene, just keep your hands off the controls, really. The next issue is the horse riding in the game. It is really bad. It's like those shopping carts that have broken wheel, but all of the wheels are broken, and you're carrying like 200 plus pounds on them. So it takes a lot to get the ball rolling. And the only way to really stop it is just kind of get off the horse. You'll know what I mean when you play it. Go play it. It's demo. It's free. Just go try it out. There's a horse literally in the starting area, by the way. The final is the combat itself. Let's put it this way. The enemy animation is too slow and sluggish, so it's pitifully easy to dodge every attack. The weapons you have are fine, but they could also get a speed up as well to compensate for enemies getting faster if this change were to be there. And on top of that, there's the parry. Most weapons I've seen that have a parry are activated by double pressing the block button. And then on top of that, there's an extra second that you have to wait for the parry to actually be, in effect. So you kind of have that, stacked on the speeds and the different attacks that enemies have. So, near the beginning of the game, a tutorial pop-up tells the player that there are 4 different colors of attacks you should keep an eye out for. Orange is just normal attacks. You can parry, you can block it. Red is bad. Stay away. Do not try to block, do not try to parry, you will take damage no matter what. Green is also bad. It stuns the player no matter what, but it's likely not going to deal any damage. Just keep distance there. And blue is what you want to parry, as doing so, the enemy will be stunned. Thing is, each one of these vary completely wild in speed. Orange is super slow, red is just as slow if not slower, green is pretty fast, and blue you'll never see coming. There's no wind up to ready for these attacks that you should look out for. It's just a simple movement that the enemy does. Super slow, then get it out of the way. Like, it's a bit of an issue to me. Devs, I didn't check if it was a team or one dude or not. If you're watching, get your animator or get animating and add to their wind up. The enemy should hold the second as their weapon glows the color. They swing fast, like, hold it up, swing down fast, and then they steady themselves slow. Then the parry should just be a button on its own rather than a double press. It'll make it a lot simpler to get these parries off, and the combat would just feel so much better. Thing is, this kind of change goes into both the playstyle of those who like dodging and those that like parrying attacks. It's a win-win for those kinds of people. And with that, there's not much else to really say by the tiny little cool details that I like. Such as, depending on the class you choose at the beginning of the game, the loot in the chest will be just so slightly different, so you can get the gear and weapons of the other classes that start with those. If you're playing the Berserker, where you start with the Greatsword, then in order to get the rubbish that the sewer rat has, you have to go get a little bit later where you're trying to get into the church, I believe, and where the dude's like burning on a cross. In that foggy area, you can get the rubbish right there. I think that goes along with every weapon, or every class besides the rat. I haven't played the sewer rat, or started as the sewer rat. Man, that's a dumbass weapon, I gotta say. Literally picking up shit, break it, and then just pick another item up. It's so funny to me. The sub-weapons are really cool, or really nice. I like them a lot. I've mainly only used like 1 or 2 of them. I haven't used every single one. I mean, there's like 5. The skills are super simple, and the weapons don't really have a requirement to even wield, I hate that in Souls-likes, and this game is a technically a Souls-like. It strives to be one, at least, or inspired by Souls-likes. Down to the name, straight up, I feel. The combat, even though it does have kinks, it's still fun. It's still interesting. It's just a couple UI elements could get a little bit helped out with upgrading and whatnot. Last cool little thing is that the music is done in Beepbox. I was really only able to tell because these synths and instruments that are used in the music I kind of recognized from messing with the little program. If you haven't heard of Beepbox, it's a little music maker that you use in your browser. It's not something you just download and use. Straight up just use in the browser. It's cool, it's nice, it's very simple. I like it a lot. I recommend just checking it out one day. But that's all. So go play the demo and wishlist Dead Wells. It's good. It's good. I wait till I can give the devs money.